We're gonna be tackling our mudroom. Good morning and welcome back up to our property up here in southern Utah. In the last video, we finished our pantry and we got it done. We love it. It looks really good, right?
I love it.
We love it.
It's nice and organized. It's easy to see and do. And
there's no clutter anywhere. Anyway, so today we're starting a new project. We're gonna be tackling our mudroom. It's a mess and it's driving me crazy. The pantry was like your thing. You wanted to get that done. This mudroom is like my thing. I hate having this mess in front and it's disgusting to me.
Yeah,
so
it's wet, it's muddy.
There's jackets laying everywhere. There's hats everywhere. There's clutter. So today we're gonna start project of the mudroom. But first thing before we can get started, we gotta remove all this clutter from the corner so we have a clean slate to start cutting wood and installing it.
So we got that cleaned up just a little bit. I'm gonna be going in and out of this door, so I'm not worried about going balls to the wall crazy on it. For now, this is gonna work. We got a nice clean slate to start with.
Now's the perfect time to talk about today's sponsor, FlexiSpot. FlexiSpot sent us their gaming chair 2, which I'm sitting in right now, and their chair C7, which won Best Office Chair of 2023. The C7 chair is best designed for people 5'4" to 6'2" and can accommodate hip widths of 21 inches and shoulder widths of 26 inches. The C7 has a self-adaptive dynamic system that detects subtle changes in your posture and automatically adjusts itself as you move around to ensure constant support, and can support a weight limit of 300 pounds. With a fully enclosed headrest to relieve pressure on your neck and a forward leaning position, it's sure to relieve pressure and fatigue during long hours of sitting. This chair has so many levers and adjustability, it's truly a customized fit. This chair is suitable for anyone who spends long hours sitting, whether you're a freelancer, finance professional, or IT specialist, or you spend a long time editing YouTube videos. With a 30-day free return, you can't go wrong. If you're in need for a chair for your workplace or home office, check out the C7 at FlexiSpot.com. Use code C730 to get 30% off for their New Year's Day sale. We wanted to thank FlexiSpot for sponsoring today's video. Now we're gonna play some games. Get 'em, Bubba.
You ready to use all this stuff?
Do what?
You ready to use all this stuff?
Absolutely. Started making the first section or part of the mudroom. I kind of drew chicken scratch drawing of what we're gonna do. Over here, this is a cabinet and we're gonna have a door on the front of it. And so right now I'm making the cabinet itself. So I have 4 pieces to make a square and then I can start mounting it together. But I wanted to build this square besides just mounting it on the wall. I wanted to build it and then lift it up into the wall just so it's a lot more sturdy. This is kind of what we're doing. This is the bench. This is some cubby holes underneath. And then there's gonna be shiplap that's gonna be stained brown in all the cubby holes, and then up here is more shelving cubbies, and then on top is going to be a shelf, and this is going to be a cabinet with a countertop on the inside. Super versatile, going to hold a lot of stuff, hopefully keep things nice and tidy over there. And my favorite part is definitely the cabinet.
Why is it your favorite part, babe?
It hides everything.
What is it hiding?
You'll see. I gotta get pieces in here for the cabinet that's gonna go against this wall. I'm gonna be screwing them all together, but I'm gonna pre-drill the holes really fast just so I don't have any blowouts. And then once it's all together, it's square, stand it up, and then shim what we need to shim and bolt it to the wall. You think me having made cabinets and owned a cabinet business make this easier?
I sure as heck hope so.
I would have never pre-drilled anything. I'd have been like, go for it. Okay, what's next on here then? Do the other side?
We're gonna do both sides and the top, and then we can put it up, and then we'll probably put the countertop in there too, just because that'll hold it all together and nice and straight, and keep the sides like plump.
Well, since starting this build, I have fallen in love with butcher block. If I even have like the tiniest piece left, I'm like, what can we do with it? Where can it go? So you better believe that I'm gonna be putting it in my mudroom.
Absolutely, that countertop that's gonna be in our cabinet is, we have these pieces sitting here like you just said, so we're gonna use that. I think it's gonna look great.
Yeah, let's stain it up and make it pretty. Oh, that's gonna look so beautiful.
Looks good, yeah?
Yes.
Everything else is gonna be painted a dark color, except for this. We'll stain it. I built like a frame, and then we're gonna wrap these 2x4s in this 3/4 inch plywood. That's what's gonna get painted. Hopefully gonna be sturdy enough for people to sit on and change shoes. And then we're gonna put 1x8 pine, I think we got, and then we're gonna stain that. I'm not drilling it in the wall, buddy.
Is that to leave enough space for the trim?
That's for the other face plate that's gonna go on there. There you go. What is it? Is it good?
It didn't stay.
Oh, it didn't? Check it out. Try it. Measure it up. What do we got? What's the number say?
92.
Okay, we're good. 92 inches is perfect. Got my apprentice working right now. Which one's 92, bud? Is it the one that says 24?
America a free country, and George Washington became the first president of our United States.
All right, so we got our bench, decking, whatever seat material right here. We're just using 1x8 pine material. I wouldn't recommend doing this if you are having big distances in between your supports. We have about less than 2 feet, like 23 inches, so it's gonna be fine. If you want to use this, just put more supports. If you don't, put like 4 feet in between. Anyway, so we're gonna do this. We're actually gonna stain this once we get everything in. I think it's gonna look good. And I feel like the height is perfect. I wonder if the kids can sit on this. Bubba, come here. Ricky, come here. Try to sit on that and see if it's high enough or low enough. It's not screwed down, just sit on it. That's okay, right? Plus you're gonna get a little bigger.
Go ahead, Ricky, sit on it and see if that's gonna be okay for you.
Scoot over, Buff. Don't move. That's okay, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. We're gonna be doing a couple cubbies up here, and the cubbies aren't gonna be as deep as this. This is 20 inches. I think we're gonna make this like 15. I'm trying to explain to my wife.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut a 45-degree angle up to where 15 hits, and then we're gonna cut out this little thing so that this side, the 15-inch cabinets will match, and that way all the framing and the trim will work. If you don't do that, it won't work. It will look weird.
Okay.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, see, that's good, right?
Yeah, it looks better than I thought it was gonna look.
And then these things will just be even flush with this all the way to there.
Okay,
Yeah.
You're winning.
As usual.
Nick obviously has the biggest jackets in the house. What are we thinking?
I think we're good at like 14 inches for a shelf, and then we can hang up right there. And that gives us a little bit of room too. I think.
And let's be honest, we don't use the hooks inside of the jackets. No. Like the loops, we always just hang them by their hoods. We were just talking when we went and bought all the products, and we were looking at everything and talking, oh my gosh, this thing's gonna be so big. And now that it's in here, it really doesn't look big at all compared to what we were thinking and comparing it to.
Yeah, I think it'd be good. I mean, there's only 4 of us, so I think it's fine, don't you?
Yeah, typically there's only 4 of us.
So 1 jacket each, and a couple hats. I got 15 million hats, but.
Yeah.
I don't know. Getting late. We got quite a bit done today. I did take that little piece up there. We were going to use that as like the end of a shelf or something, but it didn't work out. We didn't really like it, so we took it off. And we think it looks pretty good. We still got a lot to do. We're going to like use trim and frame out every little bit of this, build a door for that. But we're going to hang out for the rest of the night and just have some family time. So we'll see you guys in the morning. It is another day up here on the property. We're getting started a little late. Went into town this morning, did some groceries, went to the gym, and now we're back. We're gonna get back at working on our mudroom, haul tree, front entryway area. Today, I'm gonna try to complete all like framing that I'm gonna do because I don't like how thin, this is 3/4, but I just don't like how thin it is. So I'm gonna do an 1.5 inch framing, actually go this way, and do like your framing a picture. Everything on here will have framing on it to make it look good and a little more beefy. Anyway, without further ado, let's go cut some wood.
To investigate how well Nick was doing, and he did this, and it's totally awesome. On one try, it didn't even take 2 or 3. It was a good one on one try. You can have a cookie break since you put all the trim in, and it looks really good. Unfortunately, the stove isn't done yet, so I didn't get to homemade cookies.
Cannot wait for that part to get in.
I know.
Seems like taking forever.
We had to buy cookies, but they're still good.
My fave.
This is looking really good. The trim really is like a make or break.
No,
like I noticed that with the pantry as well.
Yeah, as soon as you start putting it on, you're like, oh.
Oh, now it's like a real project.
Now it looks good. I saved the best for last. The wall isn't completely plumb, so I gotta make like a pie-shaped long piece that's like 85 inches long, so.
Blame the framer.
Who is that guy? Who did it?
Come on into the madness, my love.
What's the madness?
Oh, Ricky has extra math on the back side of the paper she didn't know she had to do. So she's got grumpy face.
Quarter. I got all the trim done. the framing of trimming out everything on the mudroom. So now I think probably the hardest part, or at least in my head it is, we'll see how it goes when I start it. I have some really nice select pine wood from Home Depot that I'm gonna be using as like a border for around a door. So I'm gonna be moving the saw blade table all the way over and adjusting the height of the blade. Whenever I saw, I'm gonna be doing like a little groove in the middle, probably a 1/4 inch or maybe 3/8. I have a sheet of like 1/5 inch pine plywood type wood that I'm gonna be using as an insert. And then I'm probably gonna do like 3 panels. So I'll do border and then like 2 pieces going through the middle and then do 3 panels on the inside to give it like some decorative, like kind of cool look and keep it rigid and a solid door. Anyway, I'm gonna get this table saw set up. I got this slot in here now. I just gotta cut.
You're groovy, baby.
Yeah, I gotta groove it. I gotta cut like the door, the size of the door, and then I can start cutting the inside pieces, and then that little thin plywood is gonna slide in here and I'll glue it so it's not like wiggling, because I think it's a slightly bigger than the thickness, just so it slides in easy.
Nick says, come out here, check out this door I'm making for you. Wanna go to my mind? I'm like, does that mean you can make me picture frames too? And what did you say to me?
Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
Hey, this might come out as total madness, but just wait. I really need to tell you something, 'cause I feel alone in a room surrounded by people. I wanna know if you're feeling it too. Out on the roof here with you, it all seems so distant. With you, under streetlights right next to the skyline. With you, yeah, you. I've been missing Nick for so many of my days. Now you just my makeup believer out of me, 'cause you look so pretty in the sunrise, and somehow now everything is alright.
Oh my gosh, where did that weather come from?
The sun went down. The sun
Oh
went down and it
my
got cold.
goodness. Oh,
I was hustling to get this door finished. It's rough, but it's finished. We got some of the finishing nails like shot out the side. I'm gonna have to take care of those, but everything's glued, so I'm gonna let it dry overnight and then tackle all the finishing touches tomorrow while it's snowing. I think we're done with this door. We're done for today. We did all the finished trimming. We got the door pretty much completed, so it should fit there really good. We have the hinges. They're gonna be here in a couple days. We ordered them. We wanted to thank FlexiSpot for sponsoring today's video. Click the link in our description and take advantage of their discount that they have going on right now. Please like this video, comment any questions that you guys have, subscribe if you are not already, and we'll see you guys in a few days.
see you in a few days.